on the dirty ground. We'll be starting here in just a moment.
Which college is right for me? I went on the internet and found education connection. I took some free tests to find out my direction. I'm taking my classes online, getting my degree on my own time. Education connection matched me with the right college for free. Get connected for free with education connection. Get connected for free with education connection.
Log on now and get your free success kit worth $100. Log on now to educationconnectiontv.com. That's educationconnectiontv.com.
Bart, go to bed!
Sure thing, Dad.
It's Bart versus the Space Mutants for your NES.
Rumba.
Only Bart Simpson can save the Earth.
Okay. Ooh.
Get the Simpsons game for your NES from Acclaim. Bart!
We are Nintendo Ultimate TV Game System. Aim your zapper gun. You cannot beat us. Even with your robot partner, you cannot beat us. Discover new worlds. You cannot beat us. We are Nintendo. We challenge borders. You cannot beat us.
If your taco breaks apart when you bite it, try an Ortega taco. Not only won't an Ortega taco break apart, but every crunchy bite has an authentic fresh corn taste. That's because Ortega has corn-tenticity. Corn-tenticity because Ortega's made from real corn, not processed corn flour. Crunch into an Ortega taco. It won't break apart, and it gives you the fresh corn taste of Ortega. Corn-tenticity.
Next, a special one-night movie version. The man, the woman, their passion, the price. Enter a world where love and passion can destroy an empire. Richard Chamberlain stars in the special one-night, 2.5-hour version of Shogun. Next.
There are like millions of them, Solar Fox. Like what are we gonna do?
Don't worry, Solar Fox, the new video game where speed and strategy are all you have to fly through 26 changing solar fields. And if you're really fast,
Awesome.
you'll skip ahead to even tougher fields.
Really cool.
Hello. How's it going, everybody? Happy Thursday. Ace Attorney Thursday. I got last week's pulled up. We will be doing a recap. How's it going, Noah? What's up, dude? Look at that. Adorable. I need to do some maintenance on this wig. I can see a hair just floating in front of my eyes. All right, let's see here. So we will be continuing the what is it? I guess it's the first official case. I guess it's the second case if you count the tutorial of the. Hey, what's up? Never. How's it going? Whipping it. I love it. More hairspray. Yeah, exactly. I feel like I just want to put like a strip of tape across the back of it even just to like have like a permanent fixture there. That's just something for them to stick to, you know? It's a piece of clear tape. I think it should work. You guys would never know. What's up, Shyla? Good to see you as well. Good to see so many people here, especially for the start of Ace Attorney, man. That's awesome. It's my favorite day of the week. So, the case that we're going through so far, let me just do a quick recap, guys, before we really get down to business. So there's a couple major points to the case that we have. So, first of all, in the middle of the night, a few things happened. Phoenix was hit by a car and had to go to the hospital, which is pretty crazy. And it was just outside of a park. And it was like a park that's across the street from a Yakuza family's like house. So yeah, Phoenix was hit by a car in the middle of the night. And as well as Trucy, his daughter, her panties were stolen. And there's another lady's panties who were stolen, one of the Yakuza ladies. So there was a panty theft at the same time. Pretty crazy, right? It gets worse. And then there was a theft of a noodle stand cart. So like a, push cart, but it was like a giant like store kind of thing. So you'd roll it around. It was kind of like a food truck. And the whole thing was stolen in the middle of the night from Eldoon's Noodles, dude. And to top all of that off, there was also a murder that happened in the park that Phoenix got hit outside of. And the person who was murdered was a local doctor who happened to be the neighbor of Eldoon. And for some reason, he was pushing Eldoon's cart. He was the one that stole the noodle cart. So we kind of solved that in a way, but we just don't know why. So we have this doctor who grabbed this noodle cart and he pushed it all the way to the park for some reason in the middle of the night. And in the middle of the night, he was approached by someone. Now, the person who had apparently approached him has confessed, and it's unfortunate for us because they are our client. So, who we're talking about is Waki Kitaki. He is the son of the Yakuza family, and he's trying to like be a man and be a gangster and say, like, oh yeah, dude, I killed him. I don't, I'm not afraid of prison. I'll go. It'll make me, more gangster or whatever. So here, let me click through. Let me show you Waki. He's right here. Here's Waki Kitaki. So apparently what happened was the doctor was pushing the car into the park for some reason, and he was approached by Waki, and Waki was really mad at him and had a knife. We know that because the knife was left at the scene of the crime with his print. So Waki is like threatening to kill the doctor because apparently the doctor did a surgery on him a while back and didn't remove a bullet that he had taken. And so he would die if he didn't then get another surgery to get it extracted. So he's like, why didn't you do it in the first place? And he's really mad at him. So that's why he wanted to kill him. That's his motive that he's saying. And he's like, that's why I want to kill him. What's up, Ty? Welcome in. I'm working through the pain tonight. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Shyla. I don't think I've seen the red hair. That's dope. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you saw it once because you said you said it was red last time. I remember that. But yeah, I appreciate that. Either that or maybe it was somebody else. But I think it was you. I think you have seen it once. But welcome in, everybody. Maybe he really loved noodles, dude. Maybe, or maybe he hated the cart and he hated Eldoon's noodles because they're super salty. The saltiest noodles. Anyways, so, but what actually happened was, like, from what we're finding out, was Waki didn't kill him because he was actually shot, and Waki had a knife, not a gun. So that's kind of what we're going with right now. So there was a witness that was there, and that witness startled Waki. And this is a little bit of my opinion. I believe Waki probably ran away and left his knife there because he was spooked because he's, not a hard gangster guy like he wants to be. And that makes him, like, right now he's trying to overcompensate to be like, no, I can't let anybody know I ran away because I got spooked because someone just walked up and said, hey, stop, or whatever. But anyways, the person who would have walked up and said, hey, stop, is this guy, Stickler. Stickler saw the whole thing happen. Well, not the whole thing, but he was witness. And his story goes as follows. So he is the panty thief. So he, for whatever reason, he's obsessed with panties, obviously. He's a pervert, let's just face it. And so he was out stealing panties, and he he wasn't the one driving the car. No, he was just running around stealing panties, right? So, yeah, he ended up stealing Trucy's panties. Trucy saw him and ran after him. And so he ran past Eldoon's Noodles and into the garage of the doctor's office there, where the victim was from. That's where he lived and worked, I believe. And so then ditched Trucy's panties in there inside the tailpipe of a car or whatever, and then ended up leaving and then wandering into the park. Once he got into the park, he saw the murder happen and tried to call out and be like, hey, stop, don't do that, or whatever. And then that made the bad guy run away or whatever, but he said that he did see him get shot. So that's Stickler's like story, but what we've gotten out of Stickler that's inconsistent is like the direction that he came from, apparently, because he says he came from like the south side, but from what he actually described, he should have come from the north side because of where the other panties ended up that he ended up ditching that night. So that ended up throwing the whole thing into question. I think now we're in. Let me see. Where we at investigation again? Where were we at? That's about all I had remembered. So I was pretty close to where we ended up. So let me catch up on chat. It's probably me. Had the memory of a goldfish on the short bus. Oh, it's all good, chat. There's nothing wrong with that. Papa. Get out of here. Zuckerberg, good looking dude. Yeah, I can see that, yeah. Kind of does look like Zuckerberg. Stickler. Oh, yeah, we figured out that Apollo has his bracelet has this special thing that it will respond when their tell is happening and sort of like let us know that they're not being completely honest at this moment. So it's just like lets us know when to press, I guess, kind of thing.
But are you okay?
When it's prepared. Yeah, this is still, we were like proving that he was contradicting himself. I was just trying to remember, like, what do we need to like leave for? Oh yeah, another part of it was because the gun had fingerprints that were wiped off, but Waukie's fingerprints were still clearly on his blade, and so that, I guess that, like, we used that to prove that Waukie wasn't the one that shot the guy because he left his fingerprints on the blade. I guess he would have left his fingerprints on the gun as well, I guess. I feel like that's where we were, is that we just need, he just maybe wanted more evidence from the prosecutor? Or maybe we're still in the middle of it. Where we ended today. What points were made. Yeah, walkie-talkie was at the scene of the crime. Yep, we did prove that. He did threaten the guy's life, for sure. But it was with a knife. Yeah, I guess if we were, it must be the next day. I don't know. We'll pick up from the context clues, I guess. Can't remember the exact situation, but obviously we're back at the Right Anything agency, so we ended that day of the court stuff, so good enough, I guess. We'll stick with that. All right, you guys ready? Let's do it. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. Did I miss anybody else saying hi? Hello, everybody. If I missed you, I'm sorry. Oh, looks like I got everybody. Oh, yeah. Hope you guys are strapped in for some Ace Attorney action. Let me pause the music. All right. June 16th, 2:23 p.m. Right Anything Agency. What a train wreck that was. I'm glad we made it out of the trial alive. Really? I had fun. And Waukie made it through the day too. Everyone was too obsessed with panties to bother with a real case. But it was good publicity. Imagine the crowd at my show tonight. You should come, Polly. Yeah. That is a really cool robot thing she's got. I forgot about that, dude. Yeah, because she, like, faked her own, like, being held at knife point at one point. You know? The amazing Mr. Hat will be making an appearance. Hi, folks. I'll be here all week. That's about enough of him. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, she's, the girlfriend? Like Waukie's girlfriend? Is that how that works? Or is she just the daughter of the Yakuza? She's somehow associated with the Yakuza. I can't remember her exact relationship, though. Hello? Ah, Miss Tyla? Alida Tyla? Is that a pun somehow? Alida Tila? Alida Tyla? I feel like there's always a pun. I don't see one there though, unless I'm just pronouncing it wrong. Anybody else see a pun there?
Thank you for today. The trial went well.
Oh, right. No problem.
Do you think Waki will be okay?
Oh, come on. I hate when I don't set this up beforehand. It takes forever. The first time. The very first time. Switch to the inner voice, dude. What are we doing? Come on. Oh, pish posh. One sec. Voice mod's being a butthead right now. Oh, it's because my custom voices got wiped out again? Don't tell me. Why do they do that, dude? Every time they update, they just wipe out all my custom voices. Damn it. Alright, maybe I can make it really quick. Let's see here. What did that sound like? A little bit of reverb, obviously, but not too much. It's like subtler, like this, maybe? I don't want to spend too much time on it, but I think that should be about right. Just a little bit of reverb. Room size is a little too big, maybe. Maybe like that, because it's just in my head. So it should be maybe like that. Get a Bane filter. Nah, I don't think that would make much sense. Yeah, I think that's probably okay. Well, he's not guilty yet. Yeah, that'll work. I think I needed to name it. Inner voice. That sucks. So all the other ones that I made, I just like, why even bother making custom ones? Voice mod, like if you're just gonna shit all over it. Go save that. Make sure it's here. There it is. Turn it off. Then I want to make sure the button works. Gosh, I'm sorry guys. I just assumed it would work. I paid money for this program. It says voice mod needs to be running. Oh my gosh. 1 second. I'm gonna go silent for a sec. And my voice should be back. Okay. Yeah, it didn't. I was hoping maybe it would bring all my other voices back, but it didn't. Nope. Still wiped them out. Just have the one I just made. So at least I had that. I just need to make sure that this button, this one is running. I need to delete the button. Make a new one. Voice mod, voice changer. Now let's make it a custom inner voice. There we go. Okay, we should be good. I can flip over that. Let me test the button out here. And we're back. Okay, cool. We're good. Sorry about that. I'll apologize on voice mod's behalf. Alright, let's get to it. Well, he's not guilty yet.
Please, you have to help him. We're supposed to get married next month.
Oh, congratulations. God, way to put pressure on a guy.
Please let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
Well, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Marriage. Are you sure about marrying into the Kitaki family?
I'm fine with it. And I love Waki with all of my heart. Aw, that's so sweet.
So it doesn't bother you that you'll be, married to the mob?
I don't think so. My parents are against it, of course. Say, where did you and Waki first meet anyway?
Good question. Miss Tyla doesn't look like the type to have gangster connections.
Oh, we met at my old job, actually. Oh, office romance.
That doesn't seem like that's what it was.
She's not very forthcoming with information about herself, is she?
All right, how about we talk about the Kitakis? Talk about the Kitakis.
Did you know that the boss is trying to get out of the business?
Really?
Mr. Kitaki wants to quit being a gangster?
He's trying to transfer his assets into a normal company. He only announced it recently, out of the blue. I hear there's quite a lot of confusion in the ranks.
I wonder if this explains that apron.
I can't imagine Waki going along with that.
He's highly motivated, isn't he?
That's not the word I would have used.
He said, I'll be the next big boss and keep the family alive. I think he's at the age when boys want to make a mark on the world.
That's not the way I would have put it.
His father moves in a lot of circles. He's really focused on profits. The Kitaki family's been making a killing recently.
Again, not the way I would put it.
But Waki says it's not about the money. They have the gangster tradition to uphold. Oh, a generation gap. They've even got the...
Wait.
They've even got the ever-classic what about the family business thing going.
Usually it's the father worried about tradition. Waki's operation. Talk about it. Can I ask you a question about Waki? I understand he was operated on by the victim, Dr. Maractus.
Apparently, yes.
I was in his clinic about half a year ago. He messed up on something bad on my bad. And then he just let me go without a word. See you later, bye. So I gotta go in, get another doc to patch me up again.
Yes, it sounded horrible. Waki's always been fond of fighting, I'm afraid.
I'm not sure it qualifies as fighting when pistols are involved.
Mr. Gavin was saying his life might be in danger, wasn't he? No, that can't be right. I'm sure he was just trying to scare us. It's scary to think that a surgeon might make a mistake. But it's even scarier when he tries to hide it.
I'd like to know a little bit more about this operation. Maybe it's time to pay the Maractus Clinic a visit.
I should get going home now. Waki's in your hands, Mr. Justice.
Right. Leave it to me.
Apollo, I think you're only making her more nervous.
Sorry, I'm new at this, okay?
Teehee, it's all right. I believe in you.
All right, let's move. Let's go to the clinic. The Maractus Clinic. I guess we gotta go to Kitaki Mansion first. Or Eldoon's house, probably, because it's right next door to it. Eldoon. Move. To Maractus Clinic. I guess we're going into the garage. Let's go straight in the garage again. Okay. Is this right? Hello? There's nothing even to examine here anymore. Still that kitty cat up there. Let's see. We could maybe examine here. I feel like we already did all that. Didn't he say let's go to the Miraculous Clinic? The front entrance to the Miraculous Clinic. The walls and posts are so highly polished I can see my face in them. Wait. My hairdo's a little flat. There. Perfect. It's not helping me. Apollo. I'm confused. So, okay, from here, they wanted me to go. I would have swore he said go to the Miraculous Clinic. Isn't that what he just said? But then I go there and nothing's going on. So there's gotta be something else. Should we go see if we can't talk to Phoenix at Hickfield Clinic or something? Phoenix is not here. Son of a bitch. Phoenix! When you're not Phoenix, you never know where to fucking get him. It's best if you're just in his head, okay? Let's see. We could try the detention center. Maybe we gotta talk to Walkie. Oh, here's something. Okay. June 16th, detention center, visitors room.
Looks like Walkie's out for questioning.
I really need to talk to him. I guess we'll come back later. Excuse me. Yes? The other suspect is all through with questioning, sir.
The other? Ah, you mean the panty snatcher?
Wesley Stickler.
So they arrested him too.
All right, let's have a little chat with Mr. Stickler.
I hope I don't regret this.
He is a valuable witness.
He is a bit precious, I'll give him that.
What voice did I give him? Was he like nasally?
Please, keep this brief if you would. I am quite busy. I need to finish this paper. It's you!
Mr. Stickler, we'd like to have a few words with you. It'd be funny if you like stutter like I did.
Very well. As long as they're few.
Nothing would make me happier, believe me.
Let's see. Panty snatcher. You panty snatcher. Mr. Stickler, on the night of the murder, you stole...
Wait. I can't help but feel that I'm being misunderstood.
How exactly?
Yes. That night, I obtained a pair of panties, it's true. However, it was my burning curiosity that drove me to do it, nothing more.
Oh yeah, because he saw Trucy's magic trick, because she uses her panties not as panties, but as a prop to like pull things out of or something. So it's like kind of, you know, a magician pulls stuff out of a hat, she pulls stuff out of her panties, but not like while she's wearing them or anything like that, okay? I don't know why they did that, but they did.
You wanted to know the trick to my panties, right?
Exactly.
You're here too!
Hmm?
Oh, great, Trucy, teach me. I must know the secret of your panties. My very existence hangs in the balance. Please, make me your apprentice.
Apollo, help!
I don't know. I think he'd make a great, lovely assistant.
Don't say that, Apollo. I don't want him.
What you witnessed. I feel like Trucy's just always so nice and not like as antagonistic as Maya that like I don't want to pick on her as much as we picked on Maya. You know what I mean? Because Maya was like always making fun of Phoenix and everything all the time, but Trucy's just like always helpful and positive, and I love that about her. I think Apollo's more the one that has like the negative part of it, if anybody has anything like that.
Could you relate what you saw the night of the murder to us one more time?
Why not? Though it hardly differs from the testimony I gave in court. The defendant was there in the park that night. Of this, I am quite certain. He was pointing a pistol, or something like that, at the victim.
Was it you, Papa Snake?
That's when I shouted, "Stop, you two! Let's resolve this like men!" And the next moment, a shot was fired.
And this is all true? Really?
My panties are gone. My innermost heart revealed. What further reason could I have to lie?
I can't think of anything he'd want to hide more than panty snatching. True.
It sounds like Waki was at the scene of the crime after all. How I wish it weren't so.
Okay, that was all we could talk to him about. Is there anything we can present? Should we show him his cell phone?
Fine. Ignore my evidence. See if I care. I wonder what he's thinking. Oh, on second thought, let's not go there.
By thinking about panties, look at him. He's like about to cry.
Oh, my panties.
About the bloomers, she's probably gonna ignore that too. I feel like there's not really anything else. Maybe the panties? You think you'd say anything about the panties? Oh, there we go.
That's it. The mystery. The unanswerable riddle.
Actually, they're just a normal pair of panties.
What? How is that possible?
It just takes practice, that's all.
Then you must teach me. You must. You think if I could produce a pencil, an eraser, a textbook, and a lunch, all from a pair of panties, my life would be complete?
He just wants to produce stuff from thin air. He thinks it's like real magic, dude. I know. It's so weird. Like his nostrils are like flaring every once in a while, and his lip is quivering.
My panties.
He might be my fave. Hell yeah. I can see that being an emote, like a crying emote. A stickler crying over panties. Hashtag drama queen. Absolutely. Yes, and there you go. We can make that happen. Emote, emote, emote. I'll make it animated for better TTV, but we'll have to do it later. Here, I'll make a marker for myself. That way I can come back to it later. That should help. Hopefully I'll remember to do that.
He's serious, isn't he?
Alright. Let's just show him the old attorney's badge, see if he says anything. You know, some people do. Nope. Nope, not gonna say anything about that. Fair enough. Moving on. Didn't he do it with the Pew Pew Lady too? Yeah, it should be DD Pew, I think. Or is it Dom Die Pew? I can't remember. I might have made them all Dom Die Pew. Let's see. DD Pew. Or is it Dom Die Pew? Dom Die Pew. There it is. Yes, thank you, Francie, for welcoming me in. I appreciate you. Oh, DY. Like just shortening dynamite, not like you're killing me. I was looking for an emote. Yeah, it's a better TTV emote. If you're on the browser, you should be able to see it below the, there's gonna be a panel below the stream, or if you have the extension here, there's an extension you can get. Yeah, the P is capitalized and the D is not. It's case sensitive. I'm sorry. Are you on a browser, Shyla, or are you on mobile? Because if you're on a browser, I can show you how to get them right there in the emote picker. There is a way to do that. I'm on a browser. Okay, here. I'll do 7TV. If you don't have this yet, I don't know if I've ever told you about it. But there's a extension there if you have like a Chromium browser, like Chrome or whatever. There you go. You got the bird moving thing. You can see that, right? So that means you should have an extension like that. You should have a button that should have that as the Dom.p one. There you go. You found it. Okay. So you got it. Nice. We have had that conversation though. I couldn't find it. Gotcha. Yeah, it's a different button. Yeah. I think maybe you went to the built-in one. She's also my fave. Hell yeah. Windy Old Bag is her name because she's a windy old bag. I love Old Bag. Yeah, Old Bag. Yeah, there you go. It's so easy for me to remember just because like that is her character as well, is that she's a windy old bag because she doesn't shut the hell up. That's so funny. I hope we get to see Old Bag. I don't want too much Old Bag because they've had like so much Old Bag that it would be nice to see other people, you know. But I just at least one case or like one scene with her would be great. Because I do love me some Old Bag. Let's try the Kataki Mansion. We haven't gone there yet. Yeah, there we go. We got something. June 16th, Kataki Mansion.
Yipes, she's back!
Hey, you two, over here.
Us?
Yo, Little Plum, what's up?
What's up? Is that what she said?
I think all this gangsterese is a negative influence on Trucy.
I heard you retrieved my bloomers.
Well, I was just about...
Ah, man speaks clearly and takes credit for where it's due.
You caught the thief, didn't you?
Yes, sorry, I got him. You're cute and you're nervous, Polly.
I'll deal with you later.
But enough about bloomers.
What about my son, Waki?
Waki?
Clearly.
Yes, ma'am.
This is why I was kind of hoping we could avoid coming back here.
Let's talk to her about Waki.
He's really everything you'd expect in the boss's son. I'm going to be a gangster dude. The life does have an appeal for that age, particularly for boys.
What? Don't look at me like that. She was like saying like, oh, you're like that, huh? You're a boy.
He was shot in a turf war about half a year ago.
Yes, we heard the story from Waki.
But he didn't tell you the whole story. You know, even if he had a pistol, then he couldn't have shot anyone. What? He acts like he's hard, but he couldn't shoot someone to save his life. I should know. I'm his mom.
Her words do have a certain weight to them.
Hopefully, when this is all taken care of, he and the boss can sort out their differences. The boss? You mean Waki's father?
They didn't seem to be on the best terms, did they? Let's go straight to father and son then.
The boss may act tough, but that boy means the world to him.
But Waki seems, well, seems like he's against his father's position.
Ah, it's to be expected. We're in a bit of a transition now. Trying to cut our ties to the a shadier side of the street and do more on the up and up. Waki isn't too enthusiastic about the change, it's true. But why the change? Is the gangster thing just not paying the bills?
She's like worried about it.
It pays, but we need a lot of money right now. Clean money, that is.
I see. Something must be up.
You'll see things the way the boss sees them someday.
Okay. The case. Oh.
It's true. One of our pistols is missing. So the murder weapon from this mansion.
We kind of figured, given the difficulty of obtaining a gun these days.
None of the rank and file have access. Only the boss himself, and Waki could have taken it.
I see.
I'm sure the cops will continue tromping all over the mansion because of the case. Maybe this is a sign that it's time for a change.
She doesn't seem too concerned, at least.
So Alita Tyler. Alita Tyler. Alita Tyler. Alita Tyler. It's definitely Tyler, right? Tiala? I'm just, for some reason I'm want there to be a pun there. I want to make sense of this name. Or anyways. Tiala. I'll eat a tile. Hey, there you go. Better when I was picking up.
Yeah, Waki's fiance.
They're getting married next month, correct?
I suppose. She's been staying over lately. You don't look too happy about them, little Plum. How'd you guess?
Even I could tell that.
Could you tell us more about her? Waki brought her home one day. Says he wants to tie the knot. I can see why. She's so pretty. No, she's pretty enough, but, you know. Nah, it's probably just me being suspicious. Staying in this business too long. And you start to see only darkness in people. You get a nose for it. A nose for people, a nose for trouble.
I wonder what the problem is.
It's like a gangster's only version of female intuition.
Okay.
Ba-la-bum-bum-bum. Ba-la-bum-bum-bum.
Alright, where are we moving to now? On the move. Should we go to Eldoon's house? Hey, Eldoon! Let's go to the people bar. Is Emma there? Can we talk to Emma? No, she's not. Damn it. Emma! I miss you, Emma. But we go to Eldoon's Noodles and see if we can talk to him. Eldoon! Yeah, there we go. June 16th, Eldoon's house.
Hey, it's Mr. Eldoon! Oh, Mr. Eldoon! What's wrong?
So you found my stain. That's why I'm here. To thank you.
Ah!
But now it's a crime scene and they won't let me have it back. That's also why I'm here. I got no other place to go.
Ah, I see.
Why do those noodles look delicious all over his head? How can a noodle stand be a crime scene? That's what I don't get, Trucy doll. Even in death, he's after my neck, I tell ya. Bah. Can't even cook an honest noodle.
He? Even in death? You mean the victim, Mr. Maractus?
I tell ya. It's enough to drive a man to make a soup even saltier.
Remind me to never eat his noodles when he's in a bad mood.
Bam.
Bam. Oh, we didn't want to examine. I want to talk. Like his soup even saltier. Yeah, that's his thing. Is like his soup is so salty. It's like the saltiest around and stuff. Alright, let's see here.
Eldoon's Noodles. Saltiest noodles in the land.
The noodle stand.
That stand, for generations, it served up the very best noodles us Eldoons could make. A tradition of noodles and salty broth. It's more than a stand, it's history, I tell ya.
Watch what you say or it might come true.
That's a great story, Mr. Eldoon. A single stand, passed down from generation to generation.
Of course, to be honest, I didn't plan on doing it.
That's right, you said something about that. About you rebelling against your pops, was it?
Good memory, Tootsie Doll. Aye, I was a go-getter back in the day. Till my friend next door butted in. In the end, I was left with nothing but this dusty old stand to earn my fortune.
There's more to his past and his connection to Maractus, it sounds like.
Mr. Eldoon, I don't mean to pry, but what exactly did you do before you became a chef? Bah, little Noodles lied, that's what I say.
Starting to get an idea of what he did. Anyway.
He stole my dreams and left me with nothing but noodles. And now I don't even have that.
Okay, so we're starting to figure out why he would have been pulling a noodle stand in the middle of the night, I guess, huh? Ask about the Maractus Clinic.
Mr. Eldoon, if I might ask, what exactly happened between you and the Maractus Clinic? Huh? Huh? I couldn't help but sense enmity there. Enmity? I hate him. Hated. Him acting like he smells like roses when he's rolling in mud.
Excuse me?
He's the only doctor at that clinic, you know? Pretty impressive, huh? I'll tell you the secret to his success. The mob.
You mean the Kitaki family?
They're always having one of them turf wars or whatnot. Always an injury or two that needs fixing. Maractus saw a chance for some business. So he started giving the Kitaki family a good deal.
A deal?
Every fifth operation for free. He stole the idea from my pops. One free bowl of noodles a week, he used to say.
Can a doctor just decide to do that? What about the insurance companies?
Oh, no doubt it's illegal. But it got him in good with the family.
Fifth operation, who the fuck? Right? He's got a fucking punch card for operations, dude. Better a very good secure system for that punch card. Yeah, exactly. Exactly what it makes me think of. Oh, but I got my punch card. Like, oh, okay, well, we'll get you that operation.
Pretty soon he was getting all the business in town, leaving me here in the dark, up to my neck in soupy noodles.
I think I figured out Mr. Eldoon's former occupation.
Can't hurt to ask, Apollo.
So he used to be a doctor, is that what we're saying? Sure, it seems easier than insurance, right? Yeah. Well, when insurance is this expensive, my punch card might be worth it.
Eldoon's past.
Mr. Eldoon, or should I say, Dr. Eldoon.
Figured it out, did ya? That's right, I was a doctor, a surgeon, till the year before last.
So, Dr. Maractus was your rival?
You like those onions they put in the soup broth?
Yeah, kind of.
You take a spoon, you drink some broth. Those onions will find their way in there. For people who like them, that's just fine. But for people who hate them, I hate onions, I hate them. Always sneaking in from the side, getting in the way of the good tasting spoonful. Well, that's what he was. An onion boy, that's what I called him.
So, you weren't exactly friends?
Ha! Me and Pal Maractus. Ever since preschool, we were getting in each other's face. No matter what I did, sure enough, he'd come following along. Then he'd do it better than me. Just blow right past me without so much as a howdy.
I see.
That's right, I was a surgeon long before he was, you know. Then that no-good onion boy comes along.
Well, Trucy, looks like we found ourselves a new suspect.
Don't say that.
Thanks to him, I was forced to trade in my scalpel for a ladle.
No good onion boy.
No good. Son of an onion boy.
I oughta. Next time someone pisses me off at work, that's what I call him an onion.
Sorry, pal. Didn't mean to weigh you down with an old man's ramblings.
No, it's fine.
By way of an apology, you ever get yourself in a spot of trouble, you drop by.
Huh?
You're investigating Maractus, aren't you?
Yes?
Well, you want to know about a doctor, you can ask a doctor. That's all I'm saying. You just think of me if you need something, Juicy doll.
Right. Thanks, Mr. Eldoon.
I guess the time spent listening to him complain wasn't entirely wasted. Should we show Eldoon something? Maybe I'll show him Walkie's checkup report. I kind of doubt he'll say anything, but we'll see what he says.
Sorry, sonny boy. My interest is for my stand and precious little else. Get cracking on that case. Give me back my stand. I'm begging you.
Well, I don't have anything to show him about his stand, so I don't think he wants to talk about that anymore. What if we move over? Oh, well, there we go.
Well, we've got to check out this clinic, that's for sure.
Yeah, but what about the guard?
No harm in asking. Excuse me.
Hey, it's you two from yesterday.
The same officer that was standing out by the park yesterday.
Your business is over in the park, isn't it? The clinic's off limits. It's not involved.
But...
What part of off limits do you not understand? Show me proof that the clinic is connected to the incident in the park, or beat it.
No harm in asking. No gain either. No point in sticking around here, I guess.
Okay, let's move. Then where should we go in the garage? So then we go in their garage, even though the guy just kicked us out. And we're here. Okay. Weird that it let us do that. Back to the editing agency. Move. See if Phoenix is around, I guess. No, he's not. He's let's try the detention center. Here we go. June 16th, detention center, a visitor's room. I was hoping to meet with my client.
Walkie-talkie's just finished questioning. I'll bring him out.
Great, finally.
Yo, what's up, my little imposter?
What did you call me?
Dizam, it's you. Sorry, G. Thought you were Alita.
A little imposter? My little imposter. That's suspicious. What does that mean? That is not like a usual pet name, is it? My little imposter. I think you're so cute, you little imposter. I guess maybe anymore because of Among Us, right? The imposter in Among Us. Should I pull this down? It feels weird hanging on my ear like that. That's not how Apollo's is, though. So we'll pull it back.
My little imposter sure is a strange nickname.
Exactly, dude.
It's a clink dang. You wouldn't understand. Did I say imposter? I mean, poster, like a poster girl.
If we're going to drop part of that, why not drop the poster and just call her girl?
Because she's so much more than that, G. She's like an angel. A fallen angel. So, what can I do for you? What can I do you for?
You don't look so chipper today, Waki.
Worried about your, heart condition, maybe?
That was the wackiest thing of all. All us G's lining up, taking eye exams. Better to die young than fade away, bizoy! A relief to hear. What's a relief? Oh, did your father not tell you? That bullet you carry so close to your heart, if not attended to immediately, it could kill you.
Man, I ain't trying to hear that. A man fights to protect what's valuable to him. You know what I'm saying? I miss my fallen angel. Hey, you go get a leader for me. You're my lawyer, aren't you?
Lawyer, not gopher.
Now, let's talk to Waki about your fiancé. So, I hear you're to be married next month?
Straight up, we poured the nuptial 40 out on the scoop.
Wait, we poured the nuptial 40 out on the stoop. So there's a nuptial 40 ounce that he poured out? Okay. Alright, that hit me really fast. Alright, Waki.
Alita, oh, Snapple Cakes. She's so fine.
I think he's smitten with her in his own weird way.
I was wondering, how did you two meet?
The nuptial 40. I was like, wait, what?
I asked Tyla, but she was very vague.
Huh? Well, man, she wouldn't tell you. I best hold my tongue, you feel me?
What?
Man, what's past is past. She knows that. When I'm with Alita, I feel like there's things worth protecting out there. You feel me? And my Alita, she's down with that all the way.
She's down with that all the way.
So both of them are mum about their past.
We can now talk about his future, but let's ask about the clinic.
Do you think you could tell us what happened with you in Pal Maractus?
There's something you should know. We Katakis are having what you could call a feud with the Rivalis family.
Rivalis, because they're the rivals. Rivalis? Rivalis. I'm gonna say it like that.
So, about 6 months back, I go into Rivalis turf, packing a knife, right?
And? You were shot?
Coldest thing I ever seen. One shot to the heart, but my homies weren't too late. It's a miracle that I lived. One shot to the heart, but my homies weren't too late. It's a miracle that I lived. It's already considered one of the 7 wonders of the Kentucky family, you know that?
So you were taken to the Maractus clinic then?
You should have seen their faces when they wheeled me in. You can't just let the boss's son die, you know?
I hate to have been in the doctor's shoes. Mr. Kataki's scary enough when he's not angry.
But the bullet that hit you, it was never removed?
And it's still threatening his life.
That doctor, he did it on purpose. The Rivalis paid him off, I'm sure of it.
I need to hear more about the night of the murder. That much is clear.
Alright. Waki's future.
Life in the family is a G thing. It's about being a man. It's a G thing, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry, but I'm not up on my G things. I'm not even sure what a G thing is.
But my old man, he's gone soft. He says the old rival gang days are over. He just wants to make money.
Isn't that a good thing?
Man, there ain't no soul in making money. Better live fast and die young for shizzle. Wait till I run the yard. Then everyone will know what time it is. That's right. OG time, all the time. Represent.
Apollo, why does he keep talking about old guys?
I don't think that's what OG means, Tracy. The old guys. It's an old guy thing, dude. Oh, hell yeah, Dom Ross come out. Yeah, he's like, what the fuck is with this guy? Is there anything we can present to old Walkie? Maybe his knife? About these weapons, the pistol and the knife.
They belong to the family. I snuck them out that night.
So the killer, Mr. Stickler, says that he saw that night was...
I guess it was me. I was there after all.
God, we're finished.
Yo, Walkie. Do you think you could tell us exactly what happened that night?
You don't beat around the bush, do you? I like your style, shorty.
Sade. Walkie's checkup report. Let's bring that up.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh.
He seems preoccupied. I'm not sure he even looked at my evidence.
Alita, man. Alita.
How about his his mom's bloomers? Okay. Didn't want to talk about that. Noodle stand? Okay. The bowl? Yeah, I didn't think so. I don't have anything to show him at this point. I don't have profiles in this one, which is interesting that they brought profiles in and then they took them back out. Because in previous games, like in the first game, it was like this, where you didn't have profiles, and then they added this thing where you could present people, but I can't seem to do that now. So are we just done talking to Walkie then? So oh no, we do. We have Night of the Crime now. Okay, that's why they keep telling me to do that, because we got this. Actually, there's a question I've been wanting to ask you for a while now. That is, did you do it? Did you shoot him?
I don't know.
Huh?
The day of that checkup, when I found out that about the bullet by my heart, I borrowed a gun from my family stash. Figured I'd give that doctor a taste of his own bad medicine.
Uh-oh, I don't like where this is going.
But you were carrying a knife, weren't you?
Oh, that? Yeah, well, never can be too careful, I say. So I'm on my way to the clinic, right? When I run into him in the park, and he's dragging his noodle stand behind him.
Wait, you didn't put him up to that? Like, you know, in the movies? If you value your life, you'll bring the stand.
Shorty, you're more whack than I am, and that's saying something.
But I was serious.
Aw.
The thing is, I don't remember what happened next at all too well.
You don't remember?
But the way I see it, if there wasn't anyone else there that night, then I guess it probably was me who did him in. You know what I'm saying?
You're more whack than I am. Oh, yeah. She was just trying to, throw something out there, an alternative question, as they say. guess that's all we got then, because I don't have any... I can't now, like, present the stand for him to say something. No. Okay, so we'll go to... Move, I guess. Gotta go somewhere else. Okay. What would be next? Should we check for Phoenix at the clinic? Nope, he's not here. That son of a bitch, Phoenix. Where are you? Can I talk to Tracy? The case.
If everything that Panty Snatcher said was true, it doesn't put Waki in a very good position, does it?
He was at the scene of the crime. That's pretty clear.
There's got to be a different angle on this.
Well, let's get investigating. No time like the present.
Exactly, but any leads? You got anything for me there, Trucy?
So, any leads?
One moment. Shazam! Alakazam!
Whoa, evidence keeps flying out of nowhere.
Ta-da, that's all neat, huh?
Yeah, real neat. So she showed me the fingerprints and the phone. So is that what I need to do? That I need to use the fingerprints on the stuff on the phone? Can I do that? Or am I taking that too literally? Court record. I can check it, but how do I use anything on it? How about...
Look at this cute little watch strap. I want one.
It's kind of odd, though.
What is?
I mean, if you wanted to know the time, you could just look at the phone itself.
Hey, you're right. Sharp, Apollo.
Thanks.
Finally, some respect.
So, what does that tell you?
Well, the owner of this phone doesn't think through the details, for one.
They did drop their phone after all. I kind of figured they were a little spacey already.
Oh, good point.
But we know whose phone it is, so that's like an old message, I guess, then, huh? So maybe we gotta show those things to somebody still, but who would we show them to? Fingerprint pattern. A memento of right in sky. Use aim fingerprints to detect the matched prints. But how would I do that? The label reads fingerprint powder in some strange language.
How do we know for sure? What if this is really a jar for something else like jam or honey?
Why would anyone go through the trouble?
Well, so the police don't find out, that's why.
I hardly think possessing fingerprint powder is a crime.
Oh, huh. I guess that's boring.
How would I... Okay, I must be wrong on using it, because I don't think we have any method of using it on the cell phone. We must just have to show it to somebody? That's what she showed me. Alright, let's keep moving around. Someone who we would show that to. Maybe I should have shown him to, Waki. Let's show him to Waki, dude. See what happens. I don't know why he would have anything to say about it. Yeah, he doesn't have anything to say about the cell phone. And fingerprint powder? Nope. Okay, yeah, not Waki. Kentucky Mansion. Okay, here's a new thing. Cool.
Look at that crowd over by the park.
Probably people trying to get a glimpse of the crime scene.
Oh, my bad.
But why are those girls screaming? I think I just heard one say, "Oh my god, it's him!"
Is that lady climbing over it again? They just keep giving reasons for someone to be climbing over. There's a motorcycle here. It looks like it's got a G on it. It must be Gavin or whatever.
Wait, that motorcycle.
Yeah, there he is. Do some freaking air guitar, bro. Oh, if it isn't air forehead. Prosecutor Gavin. Some fans found me on my way out. Just my luck.
Oh my god, he's so cool!
Thus the screams. New album just came out, you know. Try waving to them, they love it.
Oh, he's so cute!
They're so excited, it doesn't matter who waves at them, see?
This is surreal.
So you were here investigating?
And I was on my way home when my hog gave up on the ghost. Your hog? My motorcycle won't start. A clogged exhaust pipe. Clogged with panties?
Too bad, it looks like such a nice bike too. Hard to believe that it could break just from that.
That's like a weird thing. Clogged exhaust pipe. You know, we've all had a clogged exhaust pipe a couple of times in our life, you know. Car and motorcycle stuff. It's my fault. I think I was using the wrong oil. Cars, motorbikes, they're all the same. Clogs the exhaust and they won't run. Ah, machines. Tell me you share my angst there, forehead. I ride a bicycle, actually. Ah. In any event, I'm off to the shop to get her fixed. The detective in charge of the scene isn't fond of me in any case. The detective? You mean the one in the lab coat? Ja. She's in a foul mood, too. Be gentle. She always is. Now that she's grown up, she's always mad. Oh, what is he saying? Off Winder Sahin? Winder Sahin? Baby?
Oh my god, there he goes!
And the forecast for the park today, gloomy skies.
Well, nothing to do but head on in. Let's hit him. Let's hit the park, Apollo.
I'm going in. I'm going in. So then we move to the park? Oh yeah, People Park, right. We're in. June 16th, People Park. I had an asset for that and it didn't pop. I'm going in. Why is it not working? God damn it. Huh? Does something about this scene look different to you?
The blue tarps are gone. Maybe that's it?
Yeah, I think you're right. Look over there.
The white frock detective from yesterday. She seems to be apologizing reverently. Yeah, I don't know why that looked weird to me. I thought for some reason I saw a C in it for some reason, but no, there's no C. Reverently to the trash can. She seems to be apologizing reverently to the trash can.
She's under a lot of stress. The investigation's probably not going so well.
Hey, you there. If we're going to talk about someone behind their back, do it more quietly, please.
Oh, Detective Sky. Hello.
You seem as gloomy as ever. This is miserable. Miserable. I just got a new kit and I can't get this stuff to work. And everyone's all smiles for that glimmerous flop.
Glimmerous? Okay.
Yeah, glimmerous? Does she mean Prosecutor Gavin?
More to the point, doesn't she mean glamorous?
When he walks, his shiny chains catch the sun and glimmer in my eyes. It's distracting. Munch, 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 munch.
Speaking of distracting,
I just have to accept the fact that I lack talent.
sounds like she's trying out some sort of new forensics technique.
It's not like her to be like frustrated and give up. It's not like her to be bad at stuff. I feel like she's usually really good at stuff. Let's talk to her. Detective Sky. Detective Sky, you know Mr. Wright, correct?
How do you know my daddy? I want details. Well, he helped me out a long time ago. You might say he saved me.
Wasn't she saying something about getting involved in an incident?
I can't stand it when things are vague, especially in a case. I went to study to become a forensic scientist in Europe.
But you're a detective now?
Well, I failed the test. But you know, rank and title don't matter. What matters is what's inside your heart. I've always thought that too. And my heart is full of science. And that's why I bought this kit through a mail order. And I'm going to test it here before the forensics team arrives.
Are you sure that's okay?
So she's trying to one-up the forensics team. See, I didn't realize that. For some reason, I just automatically assumed she was the forensics person. And for some reason, we're seeing that person now when we should be seeing the detective. But no, okay, she's the detective. That's cool. Let's ask her about Prosecutor Gavin.
I won't lie, I'm not fond of the man. Those glamorous types always rub me the wrong way.
Glamorous, right.
A prosecutor should be cool of wit and furrow of brow. Less glamorous and more simmerous, you know?
Like Edgeworth, huh, Emma? No, actually, I don't.
Well, that and what happened 7 years ago. Prosecutor Gavin was the one who stripped Mr. Wright of his attorney's badge.
Oh, really?
What? Really? He was the one?
You mean you didn't know? I thought you were one of his boys.
I'm neither a boy nor one of his, but let's see what she has to say.
What exactly happened 7 years ago? I never actually heard the details.
Then investigate. It's better you learned it yourself anyway.
And True, she just stands there. She looks so creepy. She's standing there like, I know things. All right, the new kit. Do you mind me asking exactly what it is you've been doing? Squatting down on the ground like that?
Oh, you want to know? Do you? Well, I splurged on a new toy.
You splurged? You mean it wasn't police issue?
What is it? I see a roller and glue. And this is a footprints analysis kit.
Footprint?
It was raining on the night of the murder, which means the footprints were left. Oh, does that have anything to do with those blue tarps? Right. The ground was muddy, so I had to protect it as it was that night. Ever want to know exactly where someone was standing? Like your panty-snatching student witness, for instance? Aha! So with that kit... Right.
What?
Want to try this stuff out?
Yes, I do. Huh? Are you sure? I mean, we're sort of opposing teams and all.
Oh, pshaw, you're friends. And, to tell you the truth, I'm not so good at doing this. Guess I'm a little clumsy. I could use your help. I always had Edgeworth and Mr. Wright to do this.
They always actually did this stuff. I just told them how it works. He's like, I thought once I became an adult, I could just do it like they can, but I can't. Oh. There we go. All right.
Oh, I'm good at stuff like this. I used to make magic bunnies out of paper mache.
Footprint analysis, huh? Well, should I give it a go?
Hell yeah, try it. No need. No, let's try it, dude. What are you talking about? Anytime Emma wants to do fucking science, I'm down. I love doing science with Emma. It's science time with Emma Sky. Get my pedals closer to me. 1 moment. There we go.
Okay, I'll give it a go. That's the spirit. Right, allow me to explain. Ahem. 1 moment. She's reading the instructions for her kit.
Why does this not fill me with confidence? Oh,
My bad.
why does this not fill me with confidence?
First, we have to pick the footprint, or in this case, shoe print we want to analyze. I've taken the liberty of marking all the shoe prints in the park. Well, what shoe print should we start with? If we're going to verify the defendant's account, here's the place to start. Shoe prints prepare to be examined. Oh, this is so exciting!
Okay, interesting.
Right, here goes. First, pour the plaster into the print until it's full. You try it.
How am I supposed to do that?
Just touch the screen where you want to pour the plaster. Like this.
That doesn't look too hard.
If you run out of plaster in your beaker before you're done, you have to start over.
Oh, okay. Interesting. So there's like a condition. Nice.
Not bad. You're handier with that than you look.
What's that supposed to mean?
On to the next step. Dry the plaster until it turns white. Right. Just a touch of direct, to direct the dryer.
Okay. So it turns white.
There. Give it a shot.
This is cool. I like this.
Looks like it's hardened nicely. Let's take a look. No, Emma, it's not done yet.
Still had a little bit to go.
Yes, that's a good one. Next, the ink. Ready for the next step?
For sure I am.
Use the roller to ink just the shoe print part. Hold on to that roller tight now, and roll it up and down. Keep going until you get enough ink on there for a good print.
Okay.
Right, now the moment you've all been waiting for. Let's take our print. Ready? Here goes.
Okay. There's a big splotch on it or something.
Let's see if we get a match.
What is that? Okay. So we can look at Emma's shoe. That's a lot different. It's not Gavin. That's funny. Why does everyone's shoe have like a symbol that's associated with him? Gavin has his symbol on the bottom of his shoes. Wouldn't that be great? If I had the DD logo on the bottom of mine. That'd be so funny. Wesley's got an interesting little symbol there too. So there's like a face. No, that's Walkie's. But that means that Walkie was standing all the way over there. He was the witness then. Let's look at everybody's shoes. Winfred Kitaki's got like very square looking shoes. Val Maractus had a Very plain looking shoe. Oh, that's funny. Guy L Dunes looks basically like a flip flop, and it's all like squigglies. Emma's got something on her heel that is like a logo or something for her. So, anyways, it's Swackies.
Comparison complete. Match found.
So the shoe prints belong to Wakikataki after all. He was in the park on the night of the crime.
Wow, I can almost see the science at work.
Don't you love it? Ah, nothing feels better.
He's definitely way more into this than I am.
Just let me know if you want to do some more. I'll be here, solving the case with science.
Well, that's certainly brightened her mood. Fuck yeah. She gets so excited for science. I love that. I want to see more of that part of Emma.
Science, yes.
I love that they actually didn't make her a forensic scientist, and she's like, just like, her passion is still what drives her. It's not her job yet. She just loves it so much that she's gonna do it. That's what I love about Emma. She's just so driven. Can we talk to her more stuff? Yeah, we still got footprint analysis to do.
Detective Sky, mind if we give it another go?
Right on, leave no print unanalyzed, I say.
Now, to pick which print you want to analyze.
Interesting.
Okay, looking good. Next to dry the plaster. Okay, let's take it out of the mold.
It's like two separate pieces, though.
Yes, that's a good one. Next, the ink. Right, now the moment we've all been waiting for. Let's take our print. Ready? Here it goes.
Get the symbol in the middle. This is sticklers, right?
Let's see if we get a match.
I think that looks like sticklers. Yeah, that's sticklers for sure. So that's where we thought he was. He's on the north side.
Match found. So these shoe prints belong to Wesley Stickler.
This confirms his testimony, the final version of it at least.
Now we know where the panty snatcher was standing.
All right, let's do the last one. Another shoe print.
Detective Sky, mind if we give it another shot?
I believe you're beginning to appreciate the wonder that is forensic science.
Hell yeah, dude.
Now to pick which print you want to analyze. Okay, looking good. Next to dry the plaster. Okay, let's take it out of the mold. Yes, that's a good one. Next to the ink. Right, now the moment we've all been waiting for. Let's take our print. Here it goes.
It's got a leaf on it.
Huh? That's a funny shoe print.
So it's that they stepped on a leaf, and so we don't get to see the symbol or something?
Is that even a shoe? It is strange. So smooth.
Except for the part with the leaf.
I can say without even looking that this print doesn't match any of the prints on our list.
A mystery print.
Well, I guess we've got that print for later, right? Because we don't have any other... Oh, we can talk about the mystery print. Okay, cool.
This print is far too smooth to be from a regular shoe. It is a shoe print of some kind, though. That's certain. Still, you have to wonder what it's doing here. It's right next to Eldoon's noodle stand. It does make one wonder. Hey, you.
Yes?
Why are you so quiet all of a sudden? You would happen to have something in mind? Something that might have left this mystery shoe print?
This mystery shoe print does remind me of something.
Hold on. Mystery shoe print reminds me of something. Dun, dun, dun. Is it the bowl have something on the bottom of it? No, it just have a symbol, but it's not that. Shoe print reminds us of something? Does it remind me of jack fucking shit, dude? I got nothing, man. Let's do a little save here. Save risky. And I want to say show evidence, but I don't know what I would show. This mystery shoe print does remind me of something. There's a leaf. Is it just something that's shaped like a shoe? Get the evidence one more time. Something shoe shaped. I don't have anything shoe shaped here, dude. I guess we'll have to go with no need. Maybe at some point in this investigation, I'll get something that will remind me of it. Because it's got to be one of those things that's like, if I did have the evidence, I would have some idea. No, sorry, no idea.
Too bad. I wonder what it is. Something's familiar about that smooth surface. So smooth it's almost slippery. Well, if you think of something, I'm all ears.
Yes, that's what we gotta do. So see, it's slippery. So smooth, it's slippery. I don't have anything that's smooth and slippery. I got nothing. Nothing. Don't think we have anything to examine here. Oh, let's show her the cell phone. See if we can get anything out of that.
Sorry, I don't think I can help you with that. I think you need more than just scientific help. But ask me anything you like. Just ask scientifically.
Okay. Showing her the fingerprint and stuff.
Fingerprint analysis is the very basics of modern forensic science.
I guess you could put it that way.
And you two know how to dust for prints on your own now. Make sure to examine anything you find that might have prints on it.
So how do I can't examine something that's in my inventory? How do I do that? She's saying I can do that on my own, but how would I do that? The tarps that were here yesterday are gone.
I wonder why Detective Sky put them out.
Yeah, the only thing that they were covering up is the ground.
Oh, you know, I think I see something there. A print.
Print? Yeah, we did that already. Let's move around some more. Maybe we'll find it somewhere else. I'm not sure where we're going to find anything that reminds us of that. I don't. Let's go to Eldune's house. Eldune's here. Can we talk to Eldune? Not anything new. Just clinic garage, nothing new in here. Makes sense. I don't know why there would be. It's let's see. Mansion. Did we go to the mansion? Yeah, we were over here when we left the park. That's right. Move to anything agency. Move to Hickfield Clinic, Phoenix. There we go. We got something here. Phoenix is back, baby. June 16th, Hickfield Clinic. The prodigal attorney returns. Prodigal? Is that how you pronounce that? Welcome, Paulo. It's a prodigy. I heard you did well in the trial today. Here to discuss something? I could use a little diversion.
What did Detective Sky say? If you want to know something, you have to investigate it yourself.
Mr. Wright, tell me what happened 7 years ago, please. I want to know. I need to know. You certainly didn't waste any time getting to the point. Alright, yeah, let's fucking hear it, dude. Phoenix, you're gonna tell us. 7 years ago. What happened? You son of a bitch. I'll get it out of you. One way or another. I don't care if you're Phoenix, right? Oh, there we go. 7 years ago, I was standing in a courtroom on behalf of a client. The case involved the death of a certain magnificent genius. Magnificent genius? I think whoever said magnificent was the magician, right? Isn't that Maximilian Galactica? Didn't you always say that? I'd be surprised if you hadn't heard about it. It was all over the news, I remember that. You were up against Prosecutor Gavin, weren't you? Yes. He was only 17 years old at the time.
17 years old? That's still high school.
He took the bar exam abroad in Europe. They're progressive over there, you know. That's the funniest thing to say. They're progressive over there, you know. They let kids take the bar exam at 17. That's progressive. I was defeated by a 17-year-old newcomer. In my shame, I left the practice forever. That's all. That's all? How could that be all? What do you mean? What about what they were saying on the news about forged evidence? They said you forged evidence and had your attorney's badge stripped from you. Phoenix? Forged evidence? Tell me, how does it feel? How does it feel to stand here before Phoenix Wright, the foreign attorney himself? How does it feel? I
don't want to believe it's true. What about what happened in my first trial? Didn't you notice in today's trial? There was a single piece of forged evidence. I'm talking about evidence that shouldn't have existed. A naughty magician's trick.
I don't see you jumping to my defense on this one. Maybe I did forge evidence. Maybe I didn't. It doesn't really matter now, does it? But I'm not an attorney anymore. That's the only truth you need to know.
Mr. Wright. Looks like he doesn't want to talk about the accusations of forgery. For now.
Oh, you'll fucking tell me. I'll learn one way or another. You son of a bitch.
Ah, so that's what led you. Wait, that was led you to the guilty party. Was what led you to the guilty party. Okay. I could not read that right. Yes, thanks to you ripping the mirror off the car, I was able to deduce the... You make a good point, Apollo. In fact, it could be said that I'm to thank for finding the criminal. That's hilarious.
Think what you want, Mr. Wright. Knock yourself out.
Should we show him the cell phone?
It's refreshing to be so thoroughly ignored for a change.
Okay. Presenting stuff to see if he'll oh, I didn't mean to do that. God, I'm missing the buttons now. Nothing to say, huh, Phoenix? You good for nothing lousy son of... Oh yeah, I already did that one. Oh. And we found these too! The trucies. Thanks, Apollo. Though I have to admit, as a father, I wonder. Why are you still carrying my daughter's panties around in your pocket?
That'll teach me to show off my evidence to Mr. Wright.
Okay, that's all I got. Nothing more to show. Phoenix. Should we talk to Trucy again to see what she's got? Any leads? See what she shows us this time. So any leads? Cell phone and the fingerprint thing. Okay, still those. Okay. That didn't change. So where are we going now? Attention center. Nothing you talk about. Well, I'm probably gonna have to look up what's fucking next, dude. I'm not sure what it's talking about. With that footprint thing, I have no idea what that's supposed to remind me of. Here, I'll tell you what. Let me take a real quick break, get a little stretch in and stuff, a little refresher, and we'll come back. And I might have to look at the the guide. We'll see, but we'll find out whatever's next after a couple minutes here. Okay. So if you need to go get a snack or whatever, perfect time for it. We'll see you guys in just a bit after these messages.
Never ends.
Power, power, power. Now, you are playing with power. 世界を制したダイナマイトパンチ。日本上陸。マイク・タイソンズパンチアウト。立ちはだかる10人の世界ランカーを倒し、世界ヘビー級チャンピオンにチャレンジ。パンチアウト from Nintendo。倒すか、倒されるか。
This is the new Frogger home video game. Ribbit. It's just like the arcade game. You have to hop Frogger past these cars and trucks. Missed. And back home to his lily pad. The new Frogger home video game. Bring it back to your pad.
ほら吸い込んだまた吸い込んだ吸い込んだらカービィ強くなるそれパラソルだそれハンマーだ出てくる敵キャラやっつけろほら吸い込んだまた吸い込んだ吸い込んだらカービィ
星のカービィがファミコンソフトになったすっごくカラフル
ますますやんちゃ星のカービィ夢の泉の物語よろしく
連邦司令メトロイドを破壊せよ。
地底深く広がる迷路要塞に宇宙征服の野望が渦巻く。
行け宇宙戦士サムス。
ファミリーコンピューターディスクカードにアクション&迷路ゲームメトロイド。やればやるほどディスクシステム。
When people set about fixing things, they naturally head for Sears. You'll find Craftsman hand tools like these, guaranteed forever, in more toolboxes, Craftsman mowers in more backyards, weather beater paint on more brushes, and more people clean up with a Kenmore washer than any other. They're all America's best sellers. 5/8. That's a recommendation you can trust from a few million of your neighbors.
There's more for your life at Sears.
And a little of this, and a little of that. At Wendy's Garden Spot, you know that's up to something beautiful.
At Wendy's Garden Spot, you can make hundreds of deliciously different salads, and each adds up to less than 300 calories.
Add a little of this, add a little of that. It's a garden oasis like no other.
Wendy's Garden Spot, something better for Wendy's kind of people.
You know that's up to something beautiful.
Atari presents its newest star.
Vanguard. Just like the arcade, 6 zones. Let me show them the mountain zone. Hey, check it out. Get the energy pods. So long, Harley Rockets. Hey, the rainbow zone is my turf. You can shoot in 4 directions. All right. I'll just freeze to the stripe zone. The wall. The wall. Yeah.
But fellas, who destroys the gun?
Luther destroys the gun.
Vanguard is here, only from Atari.
Please stand for the national anthem.
When you want a taste of America, and we got a culinary treat for you. Americanized beef is the way to go. If you take a bite into our ribeye steak, you'll no longer feel like a special snowflake. Americanized beef, make America taste great again.
I'm America the cow, and I put the red in red, white, and blue. Eat me. Don't be a commie.
Americanized beef, make America taste great again.
Only at Omega Mart.
Love is in the air at Omega Mart. Romantic dinner in a can, back in stock. Spoil your special someone for just $4.99. That's true love. That's Omega Mart.
Omega Mart, you have no idea what's in store for you.
Monday.
Children, when they conceive the wolf children babies, he's in fucking wolf form while they were doing it to have the wolf children. Why? He can turn into a human.
Tuesday.
Imba, is someone there? I think it's that's what it is for sure.
Wednesday.
Check it out. We'll do a mouth twerk as well. Here, we can both do it. You know, it'd be better.
Thursday.
Just kidding. I don't know anything about that warehouse. I had nothing to do with the kidnapping after all.
Friday.
Hey, Harry, you're a wizard, Harry. Come here, little wizard Noah. Come here and get closer to me polygons.
I decided to test Heinz ketchup myself to see why more folks choose it. And you know what happened? Heinz didn't run. Then I tasted Heinz, because to me that's proof. One taste, and I knew which ketchup I liked best.
Unbeatably thick, rich Heinz is America's 3-to-1 choice over any other single ketchup. Taste it for yourself.
No contest.
Heinz, America's favorite for thick, rich ketchup.
Come on! Almost! Finally, yeah! Triumph is ours! But the battle of wizards and warriors continues with Iron Sword. The evil wizard Malkill will take the shape of the earth, wind, water, and fire. Farewell! The fate of the world is in your hands! Backed by a beast!
Live the saga of Iron Sword on your Nintendo Entertainment System from Acclaim.
Kuros?
If you have a structured settlement and you need cash now, call J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now.
I hate to wait for payments and I need cash now.
Call J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now. 877 cash now.
They've helped thousands, they'll help you too.
Get one lump sum of cash, use it as you choose.
It's not a loan, so there's no debt, no credit card, advance regret.
Call J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now.
877 cash now.
877 cash now. 877 cash now.
It's your money. Use it when you need it.
Call J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now.
Aloha.
あのロックマンが帰ってきた。まだまだ懲りないドクター・ワイリーの野望。グレードアップした8ステージの強敵ロボット。面白さ2倍。究極の痛快アクションゲームロックマン2、ドクター・ワイリーの謎。
Get the power to move with the Acclaim wireless remote for your Nintendo Entertainment System. The Acclaim remote gets you mobile in a WrestleMania grudge match. Flying Airwolf, the Acclaim remote's rapid fire mode means higher storage permission. In the battle for Iron Sword, seconds count. So you need a controller with a look and feel you already know. Accurate up to 30 feet. The official wireless remote controller, licensed by Nintendo, created by Acclaim. Get the Acclaim remote, the power to move.
I'm a milk drinker. I care about this body of mine. Staying fit, healthy, trim. Milk is beautiful nutrition without a lot of calories. And even if you never give your body this kind of workout, think about what you do give it. Milk, it does a body good.
At J.G. Wentworth, we say get cash now for your structured settlement.
J.G. Wentworth? Cash now?
It's your money. Use it when you need it.
J.G. Wentworth is right. It's my money and I need it now.
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 If you have a structured settlement and you need cash now, J.G. Wentworth can help. We'll buy all or part of your structured settlement for a lump sum cash amount, so you can pay bills that have piled up as a result of an injury or an inability to work. Call J.G. Wentworth now and speak to one of our structured settlement specialists. You'll get a no-cost appraisal and have all of your questions answered. The call is free and there's no obligation.
It's my money, and I need it now!
It's your money. Use it when you need it.
Call 866-386-3102. 866-386-3102.
Look, it's magic.
It's a special kind of magic. It's Aquafresh's triple protection formula. Nobody else has it. Fights cavities with all the fluoride of the leading paste. Freshens breath with all the freshener, the leading gel. Cleans stained film with gentle, effective cleaners. Concentrated in one complete toothpaste. Mothers prefer Aquafresh.
I like your magic, Mr. Foster.
Triple protection Aquafresh, a complete toothpaste.
When you decide to step up to this kind of power, this kind of challenge, this kind of flying, crashing feeling.
All right, and we're back. Thank you to everybody who stuck around after the break. Appreciate you. If you guys got yourself a snack or something. I did figure out what we were supposed to do. Turns out there was a detail last week that I forgot about that would have kicked in. That's what we should have been thinking about when we saw the footprint. Thank you, Noah. I appreciate you. Wait a second. I said a granola bar. I'm trying to get it all out of my teeth, you know. I love a good granola bar, though. But it's like all up in my teeth. Okay. So, what we need to do is move. We're moving to Getaki Mansion. Then we're going to go over and examine this trash can again. Because it had a pair of slippers in it last time. We got the mirror out of it last time, but now it has the slippers in it still. And those slippers are probably what made that footprint. This trash can, this is where we found the mirror. Come to think of it, wasn't there something else in there? Something near the bottom. Look at the paint on these. That means these must have ended up in here after Mr. Wright's accident. Maybe they're connected. Let's pick them up. Slippers added to the court record. See, we could only take one before. It's kind of funny that it made us choose, and now it's okay. Now we can have both of them, but before, we only had room for one. How silly. And that's all. Yeah, that's all. Let's see. Now we want to talk to Emma about the mystery print. This print is far too smooth to be from a regular shoe. It is a shoe print of some kind, though, that's certain. Still, you have to wonder what it's doing here. It's right next to Eldon Noodles' stand. And it does make one wonder. Hey, you. Yes? Why are you so quiet all of a sudden? You would happen to have something in mind? Something that might have left a mystery shoe print? This mystery shoe print does remind me of something. Show evidence. I'm pretty sure I've seen something that would leave a print like that. You know, I think I have the culprit right here. And then he shows the knife. I think the knife would have left a shoe print. Probably a super smooth shoe print. Probably a knife. Take that! Oh, come on. Take that! Take that! Take that. Oh, man. Take that! Is my default device not set right? I had a Windows update, so... Challenge. Yeah, it's set to something wacky. I don't know why. Alright, let's see if that updates automatically. Take that! Take that! Take that! Okay, it didn't update automatically. Let's do this. Let's save this. I'll restart the program. And we'll be okay. Everything will be alright. Everything will be... Oh, hey, Papa. See you later. Okay, and then load. Take that! Take that! There we go. That fixed it.
Know what I'm eating?
Snacks?
Snacks. More precisely, whenever I'm in a bad mood, I eat chocolate snackoos.
I had no idea.
I think she means you picked the wrong evidence, Apollo.
Oh, did I?
I had no idea.
I picked the wrong evidence? Wait, did I misclick when I was trying to get this stuff working? Show evidence. Try it again. No, that's not right. How? So do I need to look at them first? Let's check them out. Yeah, see, this has to be the right evidence. It's just that I haven't actually examined it yet.
The bottom is covered with paint. Huh? What's with this weird shape here? It looks like the leaf was stuck to the bottom when the wearer stepped on some yellow paint.
So the outline was left when the leaf was removed.
I got paint on my hand. Apollo! I saw you tried to wipe your hand on my cape.
That's hilarious. Don't fucking do that, Apollo. Okay, so now I know the detail. Show evidence. Well, I think it's these slippers, actually. The same thing I showed you twice, and you told me it wasn't right.
Slippers? What would slippers be doing out here?
But look at the bottom, see?
It's covered with paint, except for...
See right here?
Hey, that spot is shaped like a leaf.
What if a leaf was stuck on the bottom? It came off when the slippers stepped on in paint. That makes sense, doesn't it? Duh, doesn't it?
Wait, something's written on them. The Maractus Clinic.
Exactly. The victim's clinic.
Wait, that means that someone from the clinic was involved?
Why is she just standing there eating?
He's just standing there, menacingly.
Menacingly.
Detective Sky, I have a favor to ask. What?
Can you get us access into the Maractus Clinic?
The police won't let us in. They say the murderer and the clinic are not connected. It's off limits until we prove they are. I should be able to do something for you, yes.
Really?
Well, you did my work for me here in the shoe prints. Seems like I should return the favor. Thank you, Detective Sky. Here, show this to the police officer on duty.
I think what's cool about this going from Phoenix Wright, one thing I will say I'm noticing is that because we're working with Emma and stuff, you know what I mean? And it's not really because we're working with Emma, it's because the people made it this way. But I feel like it's like very different working with Emma than it has been working with Gumshoe, because Gumshoe would just give you everything, you know what I mean? Like at Phoenix Wright, it was always just like, well, Gumshoe's just a nice guy and he thinks Phoenix is his friend, you know, like they are friends, and so he'll just give him all the information he needs. But Emma's more like, you're not supposed to be here and stuff, you know, and like trying to like enforce these rules on us. And she's like had us like help her do the investigation and stuff, and it's kind of cool that it's like a very different dynamic instead of just having it handed to you. You have to like convince her. Plus Emma's hot. Yes, absolutely. Plus Emma is hot. She's definitely grown up to be a very attractive young lady. I think this guy's orders added to the court record.
Right, Maractus Clinic, here comes justice.
Got that fucking victory music going on.
Scientifically.
Eldone's Noodles. Oh. Ah, you two again. When, oh, when will you learn? Look at me however you want. You're not getting in today.
I won't be so sure if I were you. Look at what we have.
What is this? Detective Sky. Yesterday was Prosecutor Gavin. Today it's Detective Sky. Who are you two, really?
Now he's suspicious again.
Well, you got the orders. I gotta let you win. Have fun.
Thanks, Mr. Officer. Let's hit it, Apollo.
Let's hit it. I'm going in.
I'm going in.
Move. June 16th, Maractus Clinic, reception.
Huh? Kind of an at-home sort of place, isn't it?
This place has a connection to the murder in the park. I'm sure of it.
The police guy out front wasn't so sure.
Beyond it being where the victim lived.
Looks like the police team's gone home for the day.
There might be some clues lying around. Let's get cracking, Apollo.
Let's look for some clues. There's a bunch of fucking bowls, soup bowls. That's pretty weird. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty strange. Eldone's Noodles would have a lot of soup bowls, huh? And then they're missing, so a little weird.
Look at all these bowls.
They're from Eldone's Noodles. There's Mr. Salty.
Then I think we figured something out.
I think we have.
Mr. Eldoon must do takeout.
Not exactly what I was thinking.
All the bowls have been washed clean.
I think we found our first clue, Trucy. Got some heels here. There's sandals.
There's a single pair of sandals here.
Wait, why would there be a sandals here? Unless they belong to one of the patients.
Or maybe it's a visitor that's come to see Mr. Maractus, or Dr. Maractus.
You'd think they'd use his house entrance instead of the clinic entrance, and you think they'd use his house entrance instead of the clinic entrance in that case. And if this patient or visitor isn't still here,
might they leave without their shoes?
Better take a closer look at these, just in case.
Sandals added to the court record. Oh, they got little bows on them. That looks like something like Alito would wear. Maybe. I don't know. Let's see, you got some fish over here. Let's see, we got a spot here with some mythin.
These must be the slippers for patients at the clinic.
The same as the pair we found, of course.
Look, a single pair is missing from the rack here too. And others have paint on the bottoms.
And ours
have paint on the bottoms. Which means they were taken out here on the night of the murder.
Right. The paint's from the hit and run, after all.
But we're a pair of clinic slippers. But what were a pair of clinic slippers doing in a trash can? And what were they doing at the scene of the hit and run? And what were they doing at the scene of a murder? The clinic reception desk. No one's here, of course. There's a small sign on the counter. Please pay your bill. Remember, we're the ones holding the scalpel. Brutal, but effective. I don't see anything else. That's all we got here then? Can we move further? No. All we can do is examine this, but we know that Eldun's bowls are in here, so I guess we can go tell Eldun about it. Let's do that. Let's move back to... Eldun's not here, but he's got one bowl sitting out there. And the dog. A lone Eldun's Noodles bowl lies on the ground. The lone bowl tipped on its side. It's kind of surreal. You'd think he would have picked it up by now. Okay, so we can't talk to Eldun. He's not here anyway. Did we get any? We got the sandals, right? So that's what we got for the court record. Do we anything else? Just the sandals. Gosh, what's the sandals bring us to? Who can we show the sandals to? Emma? Move to the park. Oh. Here we go.
I know that face. That's the face of someone who's made a discovery. Hey, how did you know? You can't fool someone trained in the ways of science.
Next, you'll have us analyzing face prints.
Let's ask Detective Sky to help us, Apollo.
That's kind of what I was hoping to do. So can we just straight talk to her now? No. Let's just present to her the sandals we just found.
Yes. Yes.
Did you find something?
Well, scientifically speaking, these are a pair of women's sandals. Pretty cute, too. We found them in the lobby of the Maractus Clinic. Say this sandal has a toe mark.
A toe mark? You mean a toe print?
That I do. You can analyze it just like fingerprints.
This little clue might actually be a real windfall.
Oh, there's one problem. The police station doesn't keep a record of toe prints. So we know whose... Wait, so we won't know whose it is.
I guess that would be too much to hope for.
Still, it might be useful somehow. Let's analyze it.
Sounds good to me. Let's do it.
Let's do it!
Is that like a talk thing? How do we do that? Look at that dirty, dirty toe print. Oh my goodness. What did they step in? Dirty ass feet, dude.
Hey, Apollo, you think this is...
Huh? This could be a toe print.
Maybe we can get a print off of these. Let's try it out.
Keep it dusty. Dusty. Dude, we're coating this thing good. There we go. Good and coated. I think we'll get a print out of that, don't you think? It's like the whole freaking sandals is covered. Aw, come on. That was a good, like, blowing. Whoo! Whoo! There we go. Hey, it worked. It looks like a big toe, maybe?
But wait, I mean, it's great that we got the print. But is there such a thing as a list of toe prints?
Oh, good point. There is. Detective Sky didn't give it to us. Which means we can't match this print.
It seems like a good time to ask a detective's advice.
Yeah, good idea. Alright, so now we should present them because we have the toe information now. We have the toe print. We have the print. We have it. Please take it.
These sandals. It's quite a clear print there. A toe print. Too bad we don't have whose toes it. Too bad we don't know whose toes it is. Well, there is a way of finding out, of course.
There is? What?
All you need is a sample of the same toe print off another shoe, for instance.
Oh, right. So if the prints match, you'd know the same person wore both.
Do we have another shoe worn by the same person?
I mean, maybe. Don't we want to, like, figure out if it's worn by the same person? I'll say got one right here, and we'll try the sandal, I guess. I think I just might, actually.
Really?
I'm beginning to suspect something here.
Detective Sky, can you compare the sample with this other print? Oh, I don't have a print there. There's a print, though. See, I found it. I wonder, could this be a print?
Why would there be a finger? Oh, and you mean a toe print. Good call, Apollo.
I bet we can analyze it just like a regular print.
This could be a vital piece of evidence.
All the while, Emma's up there just like,
I'm holding my breath, gasping.
blow. There we go. That worked.
Hey, it worked.
That looks like a big toe, maybe?
Well, I feel like the case is solved already.
What was next? We have to match the print, right?
Right, let's match it. Wait. The detective didn't give us a list of toe prints, Apollo.
Oh, good point. We're in the middle of this, guys. Yeah, we're literally in the middle of asking her right now. And they're like, maybe we should go ask her. Are toe prints a thing in real life? Why have I never thought of that? I mean, it should be, right? I would assume we have toe prints. If we have fingerprints? I mean, I don't know. It sounds right to me. I've never taken a close enough look at my toe, to be honest. I bet Shiloh's got her leg all fucking up, her foot in her face, trying to look at it now. We probably do. Check it out. This pair of slippers, toe print and all.
Oh, the print on these is nice and clear too. That makes our job easy.
Can you analyze it for us?
Of course. Hang on. Bingo. Gosh, I'm good.
Hey, we were the ones that found the prints.
A perfect match. The same person wore these sandals and slippers.
I was afraid of that.
All you have to do is find out who these sandals belong to. Or do you already know?
I can't say. Not yet.
Oh, hey, what's up, Ryan? How's it going, man? How are you, dude? What you playing lately? Feels like it's been a minute since I got to say hello. Also, I think I'm gonna watch him play Elden Ring. Oh, nice! Still playing some Elden Ring. Hell yeah, dude! Fucking game of the year, dude. Enjoy it. Should be fun. We'll see you later then, Shyla.
Well, that's one big step closer to the truth.
Okay, so now I'm back not knowing what I need to do. Something... Okay, I think we did everything with the fingerprints thing that Trucy was trying to tell us earlier. So now it would just be the phone that's left? Let's show them to the shoes to Walkie and see what Walkie says. Let's try that. Because I think they're his girlfriends. You switch to being a new character in the game and start over completely. Nice. Hell yeah, dude. I know a few people have done a few playthroughs. Uses Faith a lot with his new character. What character did you play with? I was the, I was Faith. I had some Faith stuff. What was I called? I was the Confessor? Is that one of them? I think it was a Confessor. It was like the Faith, but also like Dex, Faith and Dex build, I think is basically what it starts with. I think that's right. Something like that. Let's see here. Let's talk to... Actually, no, we gotta move to... Detention Center. Sounds right. Okay, yeah, that sounded right to me too. June 16th, Detention Center. Visitor's room. Well, the time of the decision is upon us. Which one of our two jailbirds do we want to talk to?
Excuse me. Both detainees are currently questioning to corroborate their accounts. Mr. Stickler and Walkie, both of them? I pity the questioner.
I guess we'll be back then.
Okay, so we're not ready to do this. Shit, dude. What are we supposed to do? I'm getting very confused at this part. I don't know what else to try. The wing and scythe murder. Oh, yeah, the wing scythe is great. Yeah, absolutely. He has a scythe that is dope. Yeah, the move that you can do with it where you just jump forward and you just murder stuff. Yeah, I was using that one for a little bit. I was more of a whip guy, though. In the end, I really like the whips. That's what I focused on. I like the idea of being like a Castlevania character. What level did you get to? Oh, somewhere in the hundreds, I think. 100 and something. I don't remember the exact level. But it was over 100, I remember that. Just curious. Okay, yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, I don't remember exactly. I'm pretty sure I over-leveled to go ahead and get the final boss, though, at one point. Because I used that, that leveling trick where if you go to that ledge and shoot that bird that's like way higher level than you, and you can make them fall off the ledge and get a bunch of XP. I used that exploit a few times to try to over level for the final boss because I'm not all about that difficulty, you know what I'm saying? Some people live for it. I can't handle it, man. Yeah. What fell off a cliff? It's a bird. Yeah, there's this area where you go to fight. I think his name is Moog, where he wants to Google it. Yeah, it's the bird farm or whatever. But yeah, it's where you go to fight Moog, in that like underworld place with all the red water blood everywhere, basically. And you go along the left side when you get there until you get to this point where you're up on this like plateau ledge, and then from that ledge you can see over to another, like across this like gap, you can see this area where there's like one of those giant bird things that are super annoying to fight, that like undead birds. And all you have to do is shoot the bird once from the right spot. When you Google it, you'll see where the right spots are. There's like a few areas that'll work, but basically it makes it try to run at you, and then it falls off the cliff and dies, and you get like a bunch of XP. So if you do that while you have like your XP like talismans, if you get those equipped, it's a lot. It can really help you level up quite a bit. And you can like do it quite a few times, because all you do is gotta just shoot the bird once, run back to the fire, whatever, rest, the bird's back, you shoot it again, run back to the fire, and you just keep doing that over and over and over again, and you can get a lot of XP really fast if you need it. Kind of a secret slash trick. No, that sounds dope. Yeah, I would call it an exploit. That's what I would say, because it's like, it's a part of the game that just exists, you know, that you can lead things off of like cliffs and stuff because of fall damage and stuff. So like fall damage is a thing, and it's something that is useful in some parts, but this is like this particular place where you can use it where you probably shouldn't be able to, and therefore I consider it an exploit, because you're exploiting what is allowed in the game to get something that's like really beneficial, like more than it should be probably. But honestly, as a person who just likes to play games more casually, it was great for me, because I got to get to the point where I was strong enough to fight like the final boss at a comfortable, well, somewhat comfortable, I still struggled, way for someone who, you know, didn't want to spend like all year playing it, you know. I think you made his night. That's great info. Nice. Oh, there you go. Hell yeah. I'm glad to share that with somebody. I'm glad I remembered that and thought to mention him. Because yeah, it's a good one. It's a good spot. Hopefully they didn't change it or anything. I think the devs ended up like knowing about it, believing it, because again, it's like an exploit. It's like, well, they're still playing by the rules technically. You know what I mean? He said if you have any more exploits, he would love to hear them. That's the only one I really know for that. I like that term as well. Yeah, thank you. That's the only one in Elden Ring I could think of. I'm trying to think. The only other one I could think of as an exploit is that the mother of all dragons. I can't remember what its real name is, but it's the one that's like sleeping on the ground and it's fucking huge. I'm sure you probably have tried to kill it before. You can kill it if you get behind it. You can just stab it to death. It takes forever, but you can just straight up, it won't move. You can just kill it. Because if you fight it from the front, it'll call all of his little ones. I watched him do that the other day. Okay, cool. That would be the only next closest thing I know to an exploit in Elden Ring. That's all I got. I'm glad I gave you that one though. That's a good one. Let's see, where were we at? I don't know what to do. Is that where I'm at? Let's talk to Trucy, because we couldn't talk to our guy Waki because I wanted to show him the sandals. Let's talk to Trucy, see what she says about any leads. Phone and so okay, still the same leads. Okay, that does not help me very much, Trucy. I love you to death, but you're not helping. All right, let's go ahead and just fold and look at the frickin' walkthrough. I've been doing really good about this one, not having to look at the walkthrough, but until today, man, like, damn. I don't know what you want me to do, and I get tired of just like walking around from place to place. I'm just like, hey, I wanted to get more done tonight. Got the sandals. Huh, there was something else in the Maractus clinic we didn't do. Okay, let me go check that out. Now, you don't know if I will be able to hang out again before next week, but if I don't see you, Happy New Year. Hey, you too, Shyla. You guys have a wonderful night. I hope you guys enjoy some Elden Ring, and we'll see you next time. Hopefully, soon, if not next year sometime. So we'll see you later. Happy New Year. Going to Eldun's house. Then we'll move to the Maractus clinic. And then we needed to examine... Apparently, this door? Is that what it was?
Look, this door says doctor's office.
Think this is the victim's private office?
It's locked. Too bad.
Why too bad?
I like opening locks. It's kind of a hobby of mine. Like these little bike locks. Don't even bother putting them on when I'm around.
She reminds me of, what's her face? Kay, because Kay was like the thief or whatever. That's a very Kay thing to say. Don't like lock your bikes up. I'll just fucking steal them. That's probably not a hobby you want to tell too many people about. Thump. Oh.
A Apollo, that sound, it came from behind this door.
Someone's in there.
Let's check it out, Trucy.
A break-in. They left through the window.
Oh, what the fuck? And look at all the fucking jars of specimens back there. What the fuck? It's all glowing and shit. Whoa.
Wait, Apollo, you're too late to catch them now.
That must be her experience as a panty snatcher chaser talking.
Well, we should tell the police. Let's check the room out first, Apollo. If we call the police now, we'll lose our chance.
You're right. She's better at this than I am.
Well, one thing's for certain. This clinic in our murder case is looking pretty related now.
Absolutely. It's hardcore related, bruh. Alright, we got some queen on the floor with something spilled on the desk. Let's start with that.
Books and papers are scattered around the room.
Wow, what a mess. This is worse than Daddy's room. The burglar must have left in a hurry.
Even the cup on the desk here is lying on its side. Huh? The juice that spilled out of that cup. It's dry.
So the messy one wasn't the burglar just now.
Someone knocked this cup over a while ago and left it. This pot of plant has seen better days. Doesn't make sense either.
What doesn't?
Normally burglars are looking for valuables, right?
That's true. That's what I would do if I were a burglar.
So why look under a potted plant?
Maybe they were looking for a key to the safe?
I've heard of people putting their house keys under plants, but the key to a safe?
Then maybe the burglar was looking for house keys.
This is getting nowhere fast.
Just keeps throwing stuff out there.
Maybe this, maybe that.
The lamp. I love lamp.
Kind of an expensive looking lamp, isn't it? Hey, the bulb's broken.
Broken? Do you mean burned out?
No, our cat burglar must have dropped it.
But why is it standing up on the floor like that then?
Hey, look at the cord.
Huh? There's a red splotch on a part of the cord. You think that's blood?
It's a little bright for blood, almost pinkish.
Something's definitely odd about this lamp, that's for sure.
Yeah, this examining reminded me of something I was thinking about for if they ever made like an Ace Detective game, because I think that would be pretty cool if you were like playing as Gumshoe or whatever and you were a detective in this world. Because I feel like you could pretty easily make like cross-examination turn into like an interrogation. I think that could be kind of a cool thing, like your Gumshoe, and you actually have to like interrogate somebody or whatever, and you have to go through like the cross-examination thing where you're like asking the questions and stuff, and maybe you have like, instead of like a health meter that goes down, you have like a what is it, like evidence meter that goes up or something, and you have to like get all of the evidence you can out of the situation or whatever. I think something like that could be pretty cool. Should do an Ace Detective game. That'd be sick. I'd love to play as Emma or Gumshoe or something. That'd be pretty cool. Possible fan games? Question mark. All right, let's see. What are we looking at now? All these jars, dude. I want to know what's up with that.
Whoa! What are those? What are those? The wall is covered with beakers.
Eek! Something's moved inside that one. You look, Apollo.
Hey, look yourself. You can't. Oh, it's a goldfish.
Wow, they're all fish. So many kinds.
Whoever designed this had a sick sense of humor.
So there are a bunch of just separate fish things. That'd be really annoying to maintenance, wouldn't it?
The window is ajar.
That must be how our burglar escaped.
I wonder who it was.
Maybe it was just a burglar who happened to pick here. Yeah, but there's a patrol car sitting out front. If I were a burglar, I'd come back the next day at least. I'd give it a month myself.
Whoever broke in obviously needed to break in today.
Which is awfully suspicious. What else do we need to click on? We clicked on the safe? What a cute little safe. Looks like a 4-digit lock. It's already got 2 digits in it. Someone's already entered 2 numbers, Apollo. 7, 7, 9. What do you think? A burglar just now was trying to open it.
I wonder what's inside that safe.
Is there any way we can figure out the last 2 numbers? But yeah, let's bust in. We're the burglars now. Well, we know the first 2 are 7 and 9. Do we know that, or is that just what the last thing that the burglar was guessing before he left? Are we sure we know that? A little presumptive there, Apollo. Maybe there's something in the court record. Something that can help us figure out the last 2 numbers?
I wonder.
I have no idea. Page 46, June 14th. Nothing there. I don't. I'm so confused. Like, it's gotten me to this point in the game where it's like I have no idea where this game expects me to go. Like, it's so confused. Like, what has it? Oh, okay, that's interesting. I never would have thought of that, but that's actually kind of cool. So it's like, do we have anything in the evidence that would give us the last 2 numbers? It's not something that's going to give us the numbers. It's where we can see that they touched it, obviously. I mean, not obviously, but that's pretty cool. We get to use the fingerprint powder to see where the fingerprints are. That's interesting. I don't know that that would totally work. As long as someone's touched all of them, we would be kind of fucked, right? But hey, I think that's a pretty cool step in the story. I've got just the thing. Well, I have an idea. I knew it, Apollo. What is it?
Well, all we have to know is what buttons have been pressed.
We can use this to find out the next 2 numbers. When you press the buttons, you'd have to touch them with your finger, right? It would leave a print. When you open a safe, you don't press any other buttons but the right ones, right? So if you can find the buttons with fingerprints, we'll have that safe code. As long as the person who's like was just in here wasn't like failing at opening it. You know what I mean? That's the thing I'm thinking about. Like, if it was a burglar, then they may have just been guessing some stuff for all the fuck I know. You know what I mean? So maybe that's not so accurate. All right, we'll see. This is a Phoenix Wright game, or sorry, I always say it's a Phoenix Wright. This is an Ace Attorney game, so I'm sure this will work. I have full faith. Fucking love Dustin for Prince too, so never gonna catch me complaining.
There we go, nice and caked on there. Then blow. Okay, so it's 2-5. We don't know the order. Look, you can see the oily finger residues clearly. Look at 7 and 9. Oh. Get out of here, Dom, right? Dom Justice is here.
These are glove marks. The burglar must have been wearing gloves.
Well, we might not be able to identify the burglar, but we can open this safe. Let's give it a shot. 7, 9, well, how do oh, I gotta click that. 2, 5. Code incorrect. 7, 9, 5, 2.
Code confirmed.
It opened. Is that a bullet hole? What is that? It looks like a bullet hole.
You can still see the bullet sticking out of it.
Why is it in the middle of the safe?
Hey, the bullet came out. The tip is all squished.
Not surprising, given that it was fired into a metal safe.
This bullet's got a story behind it, that's for sure.
Bullet added to the court record. Some files.
This looks like a medical chart. There's an x-ray in here with it.
An x-ray? Can't make heads or tails of it. And I can't read the chart either. It's all in medical speak.
But the names are easy enough to read. Look, by patient, it says Wakikitaki. So this is Waki, our client's chart, huh?
Why would this one chart be here in this safe? Let's see. The physician's signature says Pal Maractus.
What is it, Apollo?
Look here where it says who filled the chart.
Let's see. Nurse Alita Natalia?
Alita Talita's in Waki's fiance. Alita Talita's? Because now they're saying it right. Wasn't it Talia? But now it's Talita?
That's one Ida too many, Apollo.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I do that all the time. They put the mistakes in there on purpose, Dom. You don't have to point it out. They will. They'll do it for you.
Never mind that. What's her name doing here? How should I know? Though, I guess it means she's on the staff at this clinic?
How that she neglected to mention this before now.
I'm sure she had her reasons.
So Alita Talia worked at the Maractus clinic, and she had access to Wakikitaki's medical chart.
You got the I and the Y wrong, Apollo.
You just spell it wrong all the time. I'd be very interested to find out what this chart says.
Who could help us decipher this?
Waki chart added to the court record. Do we know a doctor? Is Stickler a doctor? Would he be able to read it for us? Boo-da-ba-deep, ba-da-da-bee-da-ba-deep, beat up. There's another safe in here. We don't care about that, though. We need to get this shit examined. June 16th, Detention Center Visitors Room.
Don't cry, Angel. Daddy's back in Daddy's.
Ah, you again. Do you always have to announce your entrances like that?
Man, my old man, man.
Now I'm all in a funk, and it's his fault. One can only assume that his father tried to teach him a lesson and failed, clearly. You two got your work cut out for you, straight up. Of course, I don't care if they lock me up. I'm ready to go. Some days I wonder why I do what I do. There we go. Guilty verdict. Hey man, you won't see me bugging about 1 or 2 guilty charges. But what if you're found guilty of murder? Hey, it's all experience, you feel me, shorty? Like a badge of honor. They don't give the death penalty, do they? You didn't really do it, did you? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. If I've learned one thing today, it's that silence speaks louder than words. Your father. That's what I'm gonna ask him about now. Man, my old man is whack. Disappointing, that's what he is. I heard he wants to leave the mob. Over my dead body. And I spent my life trying to keep it real, being an OG and never stepping down. Now my old man wants to go soft? Fine, let him. Just leave me out of it. The day I get out of the clink, that's the day Alita and I start the next generation of the Kataki family. Please don't talk as though it's assumed you're going to jail for my sake. Let's present to him those shoes. Waki, you don't happen to recognize these, do you? Hey, I sure do. I was the one who bought them for. For Miss Tyla? Yeah, a birthday present. She got a mad little feet. Mad, so cute, man. So these sandals are hers? Yeah, kinda had a feeling. What's up with the funky vibes? Sandals update in the court record. Let's show the chart to Waki. Huh, what is that? Some kind of x-ray? Wait. That's right, Waki. It's yours. Hey, look, I don't smoke or nothing. I'll live long, right? I don't think he gets it, Apollo. Take a closer look, here in particular. Where it says nurse, it's signed Alita Tyla. I never figure out how I want to say it. Huh, you lawyers do your homework. So you met Miss Tyla when you... Yeah, I met her at the clinic, so? Could you tell us a bit about the circumstances of your meeting? Fine, I'll tell you how we met if you want to know that bad. Okay, so now I should be able to talk to him about Waki and Alita. But half a year ago, I was shot during a little turf war with another family. I was ready to die, sure. But they came in and got me, hauled me off to the docks. The Maractus Clinic? That's where I met her. My fallen angel. You mean Alita Tyla? Tyla? I'm gonna say Tyla. She was scared of me at first, turns out. But you know what they say, the bad guys always gets the ladies. Right. She was done with that clinic anyhow. So I was like, I'll take you on, woman. Straight gangster style. Guess what she said? What did she say? Come on, give it some thought. She said it real quiet like, and on the down low. You know what I'm saying? I'll leave if you'll marry me.
So that was the proposal? You know it, an oath of love right there in the hospital room. Just like that, the op was done, and we were out of there. See you later, bye. About that op. Yeah, it didn't go so well after all, did it? I know about the report. I know it's still in me. Okay, we'll go with that health checkup. This health checkup was the boss's idea, you said? Yeah, can you imagine? What's the point of living healthy when you're a G? You know what I'm saying? But didn't you learn about the bullet at the checkup? Yeah. That's when I knew the doctor had to pay. Figured I could get that cap pulled after I got my revenge. And hey, I'm still living large now, aren't I? Incidentally, and you ever had a health checkup before? Nah, my old man suddenly gets this idea that we all gotta get checkups. Guess he's getting old. Older, I mean. Anything else we can present to Waki? The slippers? I don't know if that would say anything. How about a bullet? What are you gonna say about that, Waki? Man, that's so far off my hook, it's off the chain, G.
He seems preoccupied with something else.
Wonder how my Alita's doing. Man, I miss her. Let's see. The slippers, maybe? Nope, same thing. Nothing new to show him. Can't present a profile either. Yeah. So we got nothing else to talk about. I guess someone to look at his mental record, his medical record for me. I thought that was gonna be Stickler, but I thought before we were gonna be able to choose who we would talk to here, but this one was just a walkie-talkie. Maybe if I go and come back, I can choose Stickler. No, it's always walkie. I'm not sure what to do next, man. I have no idea. They just leave me with these things. I have no idea. So I have a lamp. Let's look at the lamp real quick. Was there something about the lamp I need to take that? At the branch's clinic office with a broken bulb and a red stain on the cord. Let's do a check. We haven't actually looked at it. Let's examine it. Maybe we can see something here. This cord runs to the lamp and it has a red stain on it. God, I wonder what left that stain. Wait, I know. Maybe it was left there by a red marker. Like they were trying to write their name and slipped. Why would anyone write their name on a lamp cord? I used to write my name on my magic ropes. Of course you did, Trucy. The bulb is broken. It won't turn on. Oh, how is it broken? Don't touch that. You'll cut yourself. Ah! Yeah. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice. My finger. Ah, you're bleeding. Let me see that. Wait. Magic blood. Magic blood. Gotcha. Please don't do that again. I have enough to worry about with my coworkers injuring themselves on the evidence. Don't really have much else here with that. Okay, so what are we supposed to do with this? What am I supposed to do with the fucking lamb, man? The bullet was also new. Should I look at that? It's hollow. Wow, it's all mushed. That was one tough safe. You know, it looks kind of yummy. Huh? Like ice cream. Caramel. You certainly have an active imagination, Trucy. Is that all we got out of that? Okay. That's all we get out of that one. Boat lodged in your heart. I'm righteous. Alita Talia. Okay, so where am I? What am I supposed to? Okay, yeah, I was just supposed to move around until I figured out that I needed to go to Eldune's house, apparently. That's just for no reason, I'm just supposed to go to Eldune's. As far as I can see. Alright, let's do it. Here it is.
Mr. Eldune, we've been looking all over for you.
What's the matter, Trucy doll?
Apollo, show him what we found. Nothing like expert advice.
Oh, that's right. He's the doctor. I forgot. We figured out his past. He was a doctor. Duh. Okay, so it's not just for no reason. It's because we figured that out earlier. My bad. I just totally forgot. Like the first half of the stream. That's what we discovered. Okay, there is a reason. Okay.
I suppose he is a doctor still.
Mr. Eldune, is everything okay? I'm just so happy. I just thought my doctor days were gone for good. Mr. Eldune. Mr. Eldune, could you take a look at this? A medical chart? Man, you shouldn't go around taking these from clinics.
Why the sudden silence, Mr. Eldune?
What? What's going on here? That's what we want to know. That chart belongs to my client.
He's on trial on suspicion of murder.
On trial? That's crazy. You can't put him on trial. He's ABD.
ABD?
All but dead. He's knocking on the pearly gates and someone's about to answer. Can you tell us why?
Oh, wow. I mean, he takes his noodle hair off. He looks a lot like a doctor all of a sudden, dude. That's crazy how much that transforms him, dude.
Well, permit me to speak as a surgeon. You listen up good now, son.
No way, he's like a completely different person.
My thoughts exactly, dude. Talk about Waki's chart.
Well, according to this chart, this Waki Kitaki feller's not doing so well. He's got a bullet right upside his heart.
That's right.
Yeah, but this chart talks about the post-op. In other words, the operation is already finished. But you can still see that bullet stuck in there.
Why would it still be in there after the operation to remove it?
Well, about the only reason I could think of is it was too tricky to operate on.
What?
That bullet snug as a bug there next to the aorta, which is connected to the heart. Heck, that scrap of metal is just surrounded by blood vessels. Kind of a miracle. 2 millimeters to either side and there'd be some serious bleeding going on in there. Not something your average doc would be eager to fiddle with.
You mean...
It took a miracle to get that bullet stuck where it is.
It'll take more of a miracle to take it out. It'd take a magician.
I'm only up to making rabbits disappear. I haven't learned bullets yet.
Of course, with the heart pumping and lungs working, that bullet's on the move. I give him another half a year tops.
But Walkie's operation's already half a year ago.
That's why I'm saying you're out of time. This kid shouldn't be on the trial. He should be on an operating table.
Great, just great.
Miraculous dilemma.
How could Dr. Miraculous do such a terrible thing? How could he just leave that bullet in there?
I got a pretty good idea of how he felt. An emergency operation. He's got the kid's chest open on the table. Then he finds that bullet that's a despair right there, Trucy doll. Cold despair.
Despair?
That the only thing he could do is sew the body back up. He wasn't exactly in the situation to go admitting he couldn't take it out.
The Kitakis.
You bet. The kid's their only son, I hear. So he skips the operation. The walkie's back on the street living his life. Of course, it's only a matter of time before his heart hemorrhages and he drops cold.
How awful.
And which doctor would they take him to? Miraculous. He's got enough ties to them, he could probably cover up the truth of what happened.
That's just horrible. He left Walkie to die.
There's a darkness in this world, Trucy doll. Waiting. Hungry. Compared to it, these gangs turf wars are like kid games. When you're up against real evil, well, it don't matter if you're weak or strong. It'll take you all the same.
You were a surgeon, right, Mr. Ildoon? You could operate on Walkie, couldn't you?
I wish.
What?
I'm afraid there ain't nobody in the country that could. Maybe not even in the world.
So Walkie?
He's real lucky to be alive even now.
No!
There's one problem.
Apollo?
This chart. Look at the nurse section.
Alita Tyler. That's right, this operation was how they met.
Yeah, the problem is she knew. She knew about Walkie's condition, guaranteed. Why didn't she ever tell him?
It doesn't make sense.
Actually, it does make sense if you think about the fact that what she was probably doing was I know this dude is going to die, and maybe it's like a life insurance thing. Like she's like probably got a good life insurance plan or something. Like I don't know. That's how I would think of it in like a true crime case. It's like she's like, okay, this guy's gonna die in like half a year, so I'll just become his girlfriend and marry him just as he's about to die. Then he'll drop cold, and I'll have a bunch of money. Because it seems like that's what she cares about most was money, right? Isn't that kind of the vibe we got from her earlier? So it kind of sounds like what's going on here.
If she knew her patient was in serious danger, you'd think she'd want to get a second operation before getting engaged. What was she thinking, Apollo? What were you thinking, Alita Tyler?
There it is. And this is where we're going to start next week. June 17th, 9:52 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Save, 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 save. There we go. We are done for the night, ladies and gentlemen. Let me go ahead and pop on over to my chatting screen here. Oh, look at the leaderboard tonight. We got Shyla on top with level 4. Hell yeah. She's leagues above everybody else. And she's got that Keck Leo emo. Hell yeah, because she's earlier. Never's up there, pretty close to level 2. Thank you, Never. We got Noah. Thanks you for hanging out. We got myself, nice, and the auto mod. There you go. Not a lot of chatters tonight, but hey, that's okay. We had a good time, and we got some clues, so that's all that really matters, right? All right, let's see. For the rest of the week, we just got tomorrow, so we'll be playing some Yakuza 5 tomorrow. If you guys want to come hang out for that, that should be fun. With that one, we just finished Kiryu's part, and we're into Seijima now. I think we played mostly Seijima last week, so we're pretty well into Seijima's part. So we're learning a little bit about what happened to Majima. I'm not going to give any spoilers in case anybody possibly would hear this, because there is something I could say about that. But there's something we learned about Majima, and we need to know if that's true or what's going on with all that. So we will be working on doing that tomorrow. All right, but we're gonna be raiding out right now, so for anybody who sticks around, I appreciate that. We will be raiding out to a friend. Let's see who we got here. Got quite a few people on here. We got Kim Anoki, she's on. She's playing some Resident Evil Code Veronica. Oh, man, she's really been powering through that. Hell yeah, I bet she's really enjoying it then. We got Maverick Comic. He's playing some Street Fighter. We got Napoleon VT playing some House Flipper. How about we go see Napoleon? That would be fun. The Femboy Fox does his taxes. Gone Kitty. All right, that sounds fun. Let's go check it out. Napoleon VT, right? Yeah, let's go check it out. Here's the raid message for you guys. I almost fucked up that raid command. Alright, let me make sure I got it spelled correctly. I'm always paranoid I'm gonna spell it wrong. There we go, we got it. Alright, let's go say hi to Napoleon, guys. Play some House Flipper, should be fun. Go ahead and make sure I'm already in there. Alright. And we'll get the raid countdown started. Thank you, guys. I got a few people in on the raid. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Appreciate every single one of you. All right, guys. The raid is ready. So until I see you next time, stay happy, stay healthy. I love you all. We'll see you tomorrow for some Yakuza. Have a good night, everybody. Bye-bye.